Last time, we gave Claude the power to act on its own. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. The most powerful thing you can do with one capable AI agent is to stop using just one, hand the work to a whole team of them, and something strange happens. The group becomes smarter than any single member. That's where the frontier is now. We've followed Claude from how it's built, to how it remembers, how it's trained, the safety around it, how researchers read its mind, whether its goals match ours, and how it learned to act. Today, the next step up, multi-agent systems. What happens when one Claude isn't enough, and you put a team of them to work together? We'll cover what a multi-agent system actually is, how the coordination works under the hood, what these systems do today, why they're so much harder to control, and why this is exactly where the whole series has been heading. Start with what we built last time. A single agent runs a loop. It thinks, acts, observes, and repeats until a goal is done. Powerful, but it has one mind and one thread of attention. A multi-agent system is what you get when you stop relying on that single thread. Instead of one agent doing everything, you have several, each working on a piece, talking to each other, and combining what they find. The usual shape is simple. One agent acts as the orchestrator. It takes the big goal and breaks it into parts. Then it hands each part to a subagent, a worker that focuses on just that slice. The workers run, sometimes all at once, and report back. The orchestrator gathers the results and assembles the answer. It's the difference between one person researching a topic for a week and a lead who briefs 5 researchers, sends them out in parallel, and stitches their findings into one report. Same idea, just made of models. The key shift is this. The unit of intelligence is no longer a single model. It's the system. So how does a team of agents actually coordinate? 3 pieces make it work. First, delegation. The orchestrator doesn't do the labor itself. It decides who does what. It writes a clear subtask for each worker, almost like a manager writing a brief, and spins that worker up with just the context it needs. Second, parallelism. This is the real payoff. Because the subagents are independent, they can run at the same time. 5 workers searching 5 different sources at once finish in a fraction of the time one agent would take going through them in sequence. Third, and this one is subtle, separate context. Each subagent gets its own clean window to work in. A researcher digging through messy documentation can fill its context with all that noise, find the one answer that matters, and hand back just that, while the orchestrator's view stays clean and focused. The team explores wide without drowning the leader in detail. Delegation to divide the work, parallelism to do it fast, separate context to keep everyone clear. Put those together, and a group of agents can take on problems that would overwhelm any single one. This isn't a thought experiment. It's running in production right now. The clearest example is deep research. Ask a hard, open-ended question, and an orchestrator fans out a team of subagents. Each chases a different angle, reads different sources, and reports back. Then one agent synthesizes it all into a cited answer. That breadth is hard for a single agent to match. There's parallel coding, where one lead agent plans a large change and farms separate files or modules out to workers that edit them at the same time. There are debate and review setups, where one agent proposes an answer and another is told to attack it, catching mistakes a lone model would miss because a fresh critic isn't attached to the first one's reasoning. And there's specialization, a planner, a coder, a tester, a critic, each tuned for its role, passing work down a line. What ties these together is a clear result. On genuinely big, open problems, a well-built team of agents reliably beats a single agent working alone. More minds, pointed the right way, find more. But every problem with one agent gets multiplied when you have many. Start with cost. A team of agents can burn through 10 or 15 times the resources of a single one. All those workers, all that parallel thinking, adds up fast. You only reach for a team when the problem is big enough to be worth it. Then there's coordination. A subagent given a vague brief goes off and does the wrong thing confidently, and the orchestrator may not catch the drift until everything comes back misaligned. Two workers can even duplicate effort or quietly contradict each other. Next, errors don't just add up, they spread. One worker's confident mistake becomes the input another worker trusts, and a single bad result can quietly poison the whole synthesis. And the attack surface from last time gets wider. Now, a malicious instruction hidden in what one subagent reads can travel through the team, hijacking agents that never touch the original source. More agents mean more power, and more ways for the whole thing to go sideways at once. And this is the moment everything we've covered comes together. A single misaligned agent can do damage. A coordinated team of them, running in parallel, acting in the world, is a force that needs real governance, not hope. So how do you keep a team of agents trustworthy? The same principles, raised a level, clear roles, so every agent knows its lane and can't wander. A strong orchestrator that stays in command and doesn't blindly trust what comes back. Permissions and sandboxing for the whole team, not just one worker. And oversight you can actually follow. A trace of who did what, so when something goes wrong, you can see where. Notice the pattern: build, memory, training, safety, interpretability, alignment, agency. Every piece of this series was a layer. Multi-agent systems stack all of them at once. We're not just building a smarter model anymore. We're building organizations of them. And the only thing that makes an organization safe, machine or human, is that the goals running through it are the right ones. That's multi-agent systems, the leap from one mind to a coordinated team, and why every safeguard we've built matters even more when they work together. If this made it click, subscribe. Next, scaling laws. The strange, simple rule that says just making these systems bigger keeps making them smarter, and what happens when it stops.